All right, here we go.
We got Sean Sell versus you wanna give that a shot? Versus Brad.
Brad RAUTIO. You like that?
Good effort, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's right or wrong, but it is in the past now, so
RAUTIO.
maybe
RAUTIO?
ratio. No, it can't be ratio because of the U.
RAUTIO.
Like
Justin's
Ralph Macchio.
Justin's going to go get us a pronunciation
Ooh.
here, so that'll be good. All right, guys. So this is the first match that we've actually done any commentary on today. We're streaming 6 tables for EvoSports, the WBCA Lincoln City 9-ball 2024. This is the 50th annual or the 45th annual, something like that.
It's been a long time coming. This is like my third event, so maybe
your third 9-ball.
Third year, so yeah,
okay.
Third 9-ball.
Okay.
Maybe 4. I can't really.
All right.
Remember, I could do some research. I'm sure.
RAUTIO.
Okay. None of us had guessed that. So
RAUTIO.
Sean Sell versus Brad RAUTIO.
Okay. And Sean is inspecting the rack.
Brad kicks me out every tournament.
Now, in Lincoln City and WBCA in 9-ball, your opponent racks for you. This is something that's very hard for me to actually get used to. I'm so used to racking my own breaks.
It does look like, since I've played here, a lot of the times, like most of the players are using templates.
Yeah.
Which is
kind of narrows it down.
Yeah, I like that.
Hey, but they're not using a template. They're using a triangle. And those of you watching at home, as you see on your screen in the top right corner, this is Patrick Nix, and I have Zach Zager in the booth with me.
Yeah, hey, everybody. I like the new setup.
You like the new scoreboard?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got new music, we got new scoreboard, and a scratch on the break from Sean to get this one started. And this is Fun Day. Welcome to Fun Day in Lincoln City. Hopefully everybody's having fun. But this is the 475 and over, or
the 476 and over. This is
okay.
An A-side match.
Okay.
This is for 5th through 8th place. It's a 32-player bracket, single elimination.
That's why they went through. It goes so quick, doesn't it?
Yeah,
single elimination. It's just like, I mean, every round it cuts in half. So it starts getting down there pretty quick. Brad to work. He's got a pretty decent looking run out, but the 3-ball, I might actually consider rolling forward with this 2 and setting up for the 3-9 combo in the side. Maybe that sounds like I'm a fish a little bit, but it's kind of difficult to get shape on the 3 to a pocket here.
I wonder,
this is.
You have this 9-ball.
Yeah, see, that's what I was looking at, the 3-9.
You missed the shot.
I might have to refresh this.
Yeah, refresh. A little blurry on our end, guys. I did not see he missed that.
It's not on the stream, though. It's just on our end.
Yeah, let me pull up the stream, too. I just shared it. Maybe we'll get some people watching from home.
Hold on. I'm going to restart the...
This is watching. Hi, Tracy.
It's better.
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
And how do we sound? Everything good with the audio, guys?
Sean is going for this 9-ball and comes a little shy. Tracy texted me, said we sound great.
Oh, good. Yeah, I don't blame him for going for that 3-9. I mean, why not, right? It's early in the rack. It's the first rack of the set. Take a chance at the cheese early. But the failure to convert gave Brad the opportunity, but he just dug underneath that ball a little too much, and we've all done that. I think I saw you do one of those where you're trying to power drive and it just pops right off the table.
When
remember, maybe that was not you.
Here?
It was one of your recent matches.
No, I'm sure it was me. I do that all the time.
Do you? I do it too.
I'm working on that. We're working on the draw stroke, trying to get really flush and fluid and keep a really level cue.
Yeah. One of the things that somebody told me one time is if you're having an issue with the cue ball popping off the table when you do a draw stroke, try having a looser grip with your backhand.
Okay. All right.
And what happens is that kind of reduces the chances of it.
Miscuing?
Yeah, miscuing. Right.
Yeah, miscuing is probably my favorite part of pool.
Yeah.
I love it when it happens. So Sean, in the 7 balls in the way here a little bit. We're going to look at a save. You kind of want to thin this four and send the cue ball back up table, but that's a very difficult shot.
There you go, if you want to diagram.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, it's just
the best pin code ever, isn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. I said, oh, that's my number, and then we're going to have to change that.
Yeah, I think it used to be 0420, wasn't it, or something?
No, I might have left it if it was that.
Okay, so a miss here from Brad, and you looking at the 4-8 combo?
Yeah, if you're going to play this 4-8 combo, though, you really need to look at it, and you need to just have an understanding of what each ball is going to do. The cue ball is going to go a certain way. The 4 ball is going to kind of go up table.
Right, cue ball is going to go down this way. 4 ball is going to go up this way. You could get hooked.
No, I think, and actually, I think he can just follow straight
Oh, wait,
through this.
I'm looking at this wrong. You're right.
Yeah, you are.
Sorry,
I think
backwards.
you can follow straight through it, and then the 4 will kind of come up. And if you just roll it, well, see, and the thing is, though, is you can use a lot of that pocket. Like, you can really cheat that pocket to manipulate what those balls are going to do.
Right. Use the whole pocket.
And I do not think that he has a clear side to this corner, so he's going to cut in the bottom right corner.
Blind
What a
back
shot.
cut. Great job from Sean.
Kind of connecting the dots here. Not exactly where he wanted to be. Wanted to come another couple inches. Thought this will work. And Tracy in the chat says playing from a wheelchair is a different beast.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, just not being able to, you don't have that sort of bird's eye view. It makes it a little more difficult. But I've played on leagues with some very, very solid players that played from a wheelchair. So it is.
If I'm not mistaken, there's another league that has like a world championship in Las Vegas, and I believe that there's a wheelchair championship within that league.
I think I've heard that too. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly if it's APA or what it is.
I think it's APA.
Yeah.
And I think they have like a wheelchair world championships. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah, so a very nice out from Sean. He started off with that combo shot and then the back cut on the 3 ball, and he's off to the races after that. So good out, good starting shot. Nice little 6 ball run out. Gets on the board.
You know I play the winner of this, right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
So you're waiting for the winner?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool.
So get a little trial and error test run going. Get your
one player you're
system
very
set
familiar with. One player you've probably never played before. Is that?
Yeah. What was it? RAUTIO?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad RAUTIO. Yeah, I don't think I've ever met him, played him.
Yeah.
But familiar with Sean's game for sure.
Right. Both of you play out of the Salem area, so. Now, between you and Sean, who's would you say is the favorite overall in a 9-ball
I'm
set?
not answering that question.
Oh, I mean, if you guys played 100 games, do you feel like you'd win more than 50 or less than 50?
I would probably win if we played 100 games.
Yeah.
Oh, It depends on the day, man.
Okay.
We can go back and forth.
All right. You're going to give me that non-answer?
I'm not answering that. Yeah.
It's like you're in,
yeah.
Feels like you're in politics
There's
or
no-
something.
there's no
Are
point
you
to
ready
answer
for
that
like a
question.
presidential debate? You just completely
We might
dodged
just
the
have
question.
to. We might just have to find out. Maybe Sean and I need to play a race to 51.
Well, like Trevor and Alex played the race to 100
I know.
in 3
Yeah.
days. Yeah.
On a 9-foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I knew Tracy was gonna like that. Like, there's no way, especially with Tracy listening right now. Nope, not answering that. I don't know if that is an answer in itself, but yeah, I'm just gonna.
Are you feeling confident? Let me ask you that.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. First
Yeah,
couple
there you go.
matches were like they were bad. I missed like an almost straight in 9-ball. Just kind of getting used to the throw, but I'm kind of getting used to the tables now, and
Yeah.
I'm
So
excited. I mean, this is Fun Day though too, so
that's right.
this is practice.
So can Sean see an edge of this 1 ball?
You know, it looks really deep.
Well,
in
is
the
he
shelf.
pushing out? He's pushing out.
Yeah. I wanted to make that 9-ball.
Oh, wait
Oh.
a second.
I think he was
So he
taking
intentionally fouled to try to pocket the 9 because he didn't feel comfortable that he was going. He didn't want to leave the 3-9 combo with ball in hand.
I think
I
that
get
that
it.
was Sean's break, right? Who broke first?
I can't remember now because we were
I wanna say
talking.
Brad broke
but-
first, but
I understand why he did what he did because he was in a position to where it wasn't a push-out situation, and that 3-9 was easy to make. So if he doesn't make contact with the 1, it's pretty much an easy, going to be a loss of game for him. So he separated the 3 and the 9 ball. So smart play, and it might work out for him.
did you see that shot? I want to say that it hit most of the 8-ball first. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Is
Yeah,
Sean
it
going
hit
for the
a
cheese?
lot.
Don't tell me he's going to go for the cheese here.
You
I don't think going for the cheese is the right move here because
You're gonna get hooked.
Yeah, I mean, and the layout was there. I mean, you had ball in hand. He could have drawn to the 3.
and the 7 is in front of the 8. I mean, not that it matters, but like the 7's in front of the 8. Like you can play that out.
Yeah.
Sean's
So
just
now he's
taking
giving
the
away
combo.
another intentional foul. Yeah, that one I don't agree with. I mean, I like going for the cheese if it's early in the rack and there's something tied up and you've got a difficult run out. Then yeah, but that situation I don't think was worth it.
He's a 600.
Not RAUTIO, it's a 600.
Oh, so we just got word that Brad RAUTIO is a 600 level player.
All right. So at that speed, he should be capable of stringing a rack or 2 together for sure.
Kind of a stretch here. Yeah. Yeah, Tracy, I thought I saw Brad take ball in hand after he kind of changed up that 9-ball. Yeah, Brad RAUTIO, 602.
Yeah.
A little over 600
And
robustness.
Where's he from? Oh, from Victoria, Vancouver. Or from Vancouver Island.
Wonder if what I
Victoria,
can
BC.
see. Yeah, I can't see. He has a piece of that. There is a good chance that he can get a piece of that.
Gotta watch the scratch here. Oh yeah, I see what
He
he's doing.
overcut it too, so that shot was makeable.
It was. He was worried about the scratch, so he put a draw stroke on it to pull the cue ball to the side rail and back down. So Sean with a long distance 5.
Bad Influences. That's his Wednesday night BCA team name.
That's the Rose City BCA, is that right?
Cherry City.
Sorry,
we're at a Cherry City BCA.
Cherry City.
in Salem.
Now, why do they call it Cherry City?
I don't.
Is Salem
it's gotta
known as
be-
the Cherry
yeah,
City?
It is.
It is,
There's,
really?
There's like a plaza, like a strip mall, and
Huh.
is that a magic trick, Justin?
Yeah, it's Cherry. I do that.
Are you trying to? Oh, I say. Oh, Cherry Casino. Yeah. But yeah, there's a strip mall, and it's Cherry City Plaza. There's Cherry City Plumbing, Cherry City Heating and Cooling.
You know, I lived in Eugene for
Check this out.
like 10 years, and I never knew that Salem was known as Cherry City.
Cherry City BCA.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it on Facebook all the time.
Yeah, I'm actually a player rep for Cherry City BCA.
Of course you are.
Well, I didn't choose this life. This life chose me.
Yeah, you're very involved in the pool community, and that's good. The pool community needs more people like you to get involved and share your passion for the sport.
Tracy
So this is going to be
says,
the shot here. He might pocket both balls.
Look
No,
at
he's just going to pocket the
this.
8. Smart play.
where's it going to end up?
Yeah, it's going to...
I think he's got an angle. He's definitely got the angle. Yeah, Salem is the cherry city, the cherry capital of the world.
Did not get where he wanted on this 9 ball, so... what are you doing here, Zach?
Well, I'm shooting the ball.
You're cutting it, right?
I'm cutting the ball in,
Yeah.
and I'm going to put just a little bit. This is kind of where I'm hitting on the cue ball. See if we can.
Yeah, don't cover up my sponsors.
Yeah, I think we'll move it right here. I'm
Okay.
hitting like right here, just a little bit of left, a little high.
Yeah.
And cue ball will just go up and down,
You-
up and down, and
you-
you just hit it. You hit it solid.
All right.
You can see he's just using just a little bit of left English to help throw the ball in there. Not too much because you don't want to scratch.
Nice shot.
Just like that, up and down, up and
Man,
down.
he hit your line perfect right there. Good shot, good out from Brad. 1-1.
We got a ball game.
Yep. Chinook wins 2024 BCA, Western BCA 9 ball. Fun day. This is the 476 and over. So you got a wide range of player skill levels between 476 all the way up into the 600s.
It's a medium race format too. Race to 5.
Fair match medium.
Fair match medium. yep.
Okay, so is this a straight up race to 5 then?
I believe so. I mean,
okay.
they're pretty close. Sean's 569, I believe, right now.
I see. So if it's
And Brad at 602. I played.
yeah, so it's under 40 points. It's probably just a straight race then.
Well, see here, I played. Oh wait, never mind. I thought earlier I had a match. I thought I thought my
Oh.
opponent gave away a game, but he didn't. It was
Okay, well, looks like Sean gave away that 1 ball, and the shot to get on the 2 could be the winner of the the rack winning shot to get this 1 and bring it back down.
That's your goal. Anywhere in here on the right side of that line.
Yeah, that's true. Shouldn't be hard to get to that place either.
Yeah,
Because
you
of
want to think of it that way because it's somewhat of a tough shot on the 1.
Right.
You want to pot the 1.
It is kind of a natural. He had to maybe put a little draw on it, but this is good. And now it's just I think the 3 to the 4 is probably going to be your most difficult transition of this.
I think
pattern.
this is right here.
Yeah, no, I don't think so because the 3 plays to the side. It's getting back down to the 4.
I think here I'm gonna cut this on the side. Kind of the same like I had it. I already have it set up. I think I'm using this English. I mean, it's crazy, but you don't want to play with that 6 and 8. I think I'm just gonna go up table and back down on the left side of that 4.
Excellent shot.
Just like
Look
that.
at this.
Should've
Look
drew a
at
line.
that.
That was what I
Man.
envisioned.
Perfect shot. Highlight reel worthy even, I'd say, because that was not easy to do. Get the speed just right. Nice little stun to get up on the 6. And now Brad is showing his 600 speed for sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, nice shot from Sean, but he's going to be long distance on this 8 ball.
Just roll this in, just the same amount of left English I've had on this cue ball. Watch, I'll just pop it up.
Yeah.
And come back on the left side of the 9.
Yeah, some players like to go a little bit more left and catch the second rail to come into the 9 instead of the 1 rail's fine, but what happens a lot is you end up on the rail with the cue ball, right?
Yeah.
Instead of using that second rail to come in towards the 9 ball off the second rail.
I actually like both, but there is the factor of throwing the 8 ball with using that extra spin.
Yeah.
There is the factor of throwing the 8 ball out. So you gotta adjust for that.
Right. It's not a shot that you want to do if you're not comfortable with the table or using that much English, because when you're hitting the ball slow with side spin, you have to really know what the reaction is going to be on the table. Is it slick? Is it dirty? Is it going to grip? How much is it going to deflect? And then how much is it going to swerve back? It's an amazing amount of complicated calculations that your brain makes without really you thinking about it. You know what I mean? And that's the interesting thing about pool, and I guess a lot of sports as well, is like you're not really thinking about exactly how much swerve and flexion. It's feel, right? Because you've done it before. You just play by feel, and your brain automatically makes those calculations for you. So 2-1 Sean. Rack number 4. Break solid, captures the wing ball and the 5, so he gets 2 balls in on the break. A little bit of a between shot. I think the 1 is going to have to play to the top left corner. And then my next question is, does that 2 ball have room to go by the 6? What do you think, Zach?
Well,
it doesn't matter now. Well, it's gonna matter.
I got the line right here. Check this out.
Oh, you do? It does play.
It goes.
It does play by the 6.
And you got probably the left half of the pocket.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So that's going to really help with Brad's decision here, or Sean's decision, excuse me. So he doesn't have to get crazy with this to get shape on the 2 if it does play by the 6, which we've confirmed that it does. And he got a little bit out of position there when he froze up. I mean, he's still in position to make the ball, but it's just much, much more difficult. So he decides to play a safety. Kind of gets away from him a little bit, but he got away with it. I expect a return safe to be coming here. I wonder if he can slide this 2 ball past the 7 off this rail and back out this way. That's what I'm looking for. If you bump the 7, you're not going to get safe, right? You want to stay clear of bumping the 7 and just nice slow hit. So he went a little bit more pace into it.
He wanted some distance with that
And
shot.
he wanted distance, yeah.
The chat's going off about the name of the Cherry City of Salem.
Is that right?
Cherry orchards made up South Salem not that many years ago. Salem is the cherry capital of the world.
Yeah, I did not know that.
A lot of history being thrown in the chat right now.
Portland, the Rose City, and, Seattle, the Emerald City or whatever, but did not know that Salem was the Cherry City, so it's good. So Sean doing a pretty good job of getting out of this rack. And comes up okay on the 9. Big swing rack here, going either 3-1 or 2-2 on this 9 ball. And it's going to go 2-2.
Wow.
What a big, it's a swing, man. That is a huge swing rack, because in a race to 5, being up 3-1, your odds of winning the set are pretty high at that point. Versus tied 2-2, you're back to being an underdog, right, when you look at the Fargos. Right, so, tough break for Sean. He had a nice out going. He knows he should have had it. Those never feel good. As pool players, we're usually okay with other players beating us, but when we hang the 9 ball in the jaws, that's not okay. If another player plays good and runs out the table, I'm good with that. I'll tip my cap and say,
absolutely,
good job, man. But
my
man,
last
when I'm
match,
handing over racks, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I did that. Well, actually, my first match, I hung a 9 ball, and in the first rack, it's not a good feeling.
So is this a dry
bumps?
it was a dry break, except for the cue ball.
Need like a 1-9 combo here?
No, no, I do not. Don't even joke, man.
Well, why not? You could get safe behind the 8.
I'm not playing that 1-9 combo.
I know.
That's ridiculous. I'll play a safe maybe if I want to get them on 2. I might play a safe and lock up to the 8, but I wouldn't be going comboing 9. So and I don't think a safety is in order either, because the out is there. The 4 ball is the challenge. He's going to have to put some thought into how he's going to get on this 4 ball.
I think he's going to end somewhere up.
Yeah.
Kind of come back and.
You think so? I like, here's.
He may go 2 rail.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Because
I'm using outs. Yeah, I'm using outside, and I might even try to come into it and even bump the 4. Because you put a good amount of left. That way you can get a good stroke on it and just go ahead and let it out and try to come into it. So he went inside, kind of your way, but too much inside. English.
Frustration there coming from Brad.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's kicking now, and he's going to open up the only problem on the table. But if you can put that 4 in maybe a tough place.
Well, look where the 5's at now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That the 5 went into a bad spot.
This ball goes.
Oh, this is not an easy guarantee connect the dots out for Sean.
See here, if I'm up here at this shot, I don't think I'm playing safe, and I think I'm trying to get shape here. Like I don't want to.
I don't know. I'm trying to come back to where the 4 is. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? Just what Sean did. That except for I'm trying to make. I'm gonna hopefully make the ball, but that's where I want to do those with that cue ball. Just bring it back and take that little tester on the 5, because this rack is won or lost on the 5 ball. Right, you got to assume in your mind, you got to be thinking, whoever makes the 5 ball wins the rack.
Yeah.
So that's 100% your focus. If you can get shape on the 5 like that, I like your odds of getting out. So you came 2 rails into it, just came to that second rail a little early.
Hello, 7 ball.
Yeah, he doesn't have a look at the 4.
He may have a piece of the edge of it.
Right, I think he can see the edge, but it doesn't really take him anywhere except for close to that scratch.
If you can get a good kick shot here, right, kind of come in this direction and kick the 4 up the rail and kind of hide behind the 7 if you can't see it.
That's what he's looking for. Good call. Good call, Zach. Nice execution from Sean.
See, here's tough too. If you decide to kick up table and come back down, your 7 ball is large.
Yeah. And you typically do not get safe going that way. Maybe.
He's going to go for it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go for the 1 rail.
You might get safe behind the 7 if you kind of hit it just right and and don't make the 4. I mean, almost like not making the 4. He might be kicking underneath it Is this what you're going to look for?
Yeah, and you can't really come. Well, you might be able to go rail first, but because rail first will help pop the cue ball out.
You got to watch the side pocket. Comes into play right there. You know, how many times have we done that? You know, it's almost like the edge of the, the corner of the point of the side pocket reaches out.
Yeah, I know.
It's like extends itself out.
Yeah.
Like, how do I hit that so much trying to do those up and down kick shots?
So this is a huge shot right here, especially race to 5. It's 2-2, and
he's going to safety him again.
Safe, yeah. That is not a terrible move.
Yeah, you bank the 4 out of there, and that is a good move because you're also putting the 4 into a better position to get shape on the 5 if you get another ball in hand, or potentially go for the 3 foul if you don't like it. You got to hold that cue ball, though, Sean.
He
did,
some
but boy.
room behind that 7. Yeah, somebody once told me, he goes,
out good.
If your cue ball isn't touching another ball,
you're
not safe.
Yeah, well,
I get it. I mean, this is very much safe. There's no kick.
It depends on how good of a jumper your opponent is.
Yeah, this is about the distance that Federer made that shot against Shane in the U.S. Open.
Yeah. I like this safety from Sean. He's got good odds, but Brad knew how to get out of it. Goes 2 rails into the 4. And that's kind of the downside of playing a safety when you have ball in hand, is you may not get back to the table with something as good as what you had, which was ball in hand, But Sean puts down a great shot on the 4 ball. And again, I'm going to say it again, whoever makes this 5 ball is heavily favored to win this rack. And he's just a little off the mark with it.
Playing a little cat and mouse here with this 5 ball. Wonder if he's just gonna. I mean, depending on how you're feeling, I don't hate the bank here.
I'm cutting. It's because it's off the rail. It's off the rail a good 1.5 inches or more, and so it's got room to just massage its way in. But he liked the bank like you did, and he drills it perfect. Kind of, I guess, a personal preference there. If you like the bank or if you like the cut.
I know after you said that you're cutting it, like my head goes back. Yeah, I probably would end up cutting it. I'd probably steer away from the bank last second. But.
Yeah. Well, the bank was a good choice because he was able to control the cue ball really easily. The cue ball had much less movement with the bank shot. So
I wonder if he's going to try to cross pass or kind of try to draw up table off this rail.
He's going forward.
Yeah,
no.
He's crossing.
Okay. Watch out. Side pocket. Whew. And he breathes out a sigh of relief. Now he's pretty straight on the 8 ball. A little slight angle. Slight angle here that he might be able to do something with. And he decides to take his medicine. Smart move instead of putting everything you got into that stroke to try to get closer to the 9 and missing it. He just said, I'm just going to make the ball and take my chances with this more difficult 9 ball. I have a feeling Brad knows these shots. And no good. So Sean with a chance to steal, and he does not convert. Oh, man. So that's 2 missed 9 balls in the last 2 racks from Sean, and those might come back to bite him. Let's see if Brad wants to take on this bank. On a 9-foot table, I'm playing safety all day long on this.
Yeah.
On a 7-foot table, I'm not as comfortable with that safety where you put the 9 on the bottom rail and cue ball up table. It's not as easy to execute. Nice shot from Brad. So yeah, 2 missed 9 balls from Sean equals 2 losses in the last 2 racks. That's hard, man. It's hard to fade that. I mean, I know on this one he was gifted that basically a 1 ball out, right? but he had a good opportunity to close it on that one and didn't. And the last track just hung it in the jaws. So, those 2 9-balls go his way, and now, he's up 4-1.
No.
Or
3-2. 3-2.
No, he would have been up 4-1 if the last two racks go or 4-0, excuse me. Yeah, it would have been 4-0. Right? It's amazing how.
Yeah, especially in a short race, it's quick. Quick.
Well, that was Brad, so they haven't changed the score yet.
Yeah, it's 3-2 right now.
It's 3-2 Brad. Yeah, so it would have been 4-1. Yeah. But you never want to think about that stuff when you're in a match. It's like, I should have already won 4 racks ago, and I'm still playing, and now it's hill. It's like, don't beat yourself up over the previous mistakes.
Yeah, I've been trying to cut a new leaf here. Turn a new leaf by if I miss, just walk away. And it is what it is, right? Like you already missed in the past. You have to look at it that way.
Got a player break here, maybe?
Possibly.
I don't have one, no. Race to 4. Fair match. Well. It's rack for your opponent. Alternate break. There's 9 balls.
There's 3 following too. Two and 3 on the side.
Coach Zutton to the turn desk, please.
Nobody told me I'm up.
All right, we're back from break. Back on.
And yeah, here we go. Brad's breaking
with the lead. Watch that 3-ball go right into the corner. Nope, not this time. Dry break.
Dude, my breaks, yeah. I can't make a ball. I'm using a magic rack. When I There was one match I didn't use a magic rack. I made a couple balls, but yeah, man, I have like this break with a magic rack, and the 9 goes flying, and I make a ball.
Yeah.
And cue ball in center table, and it is not working.
Now, do you hit them really hard, or are
No,
you like
I
a
give
medium
it like
pace?
a nice punch, like a nice medium punch.
And are you
with
trying to
center ball.
control the cue ball and sort of draw it to a certain position?
I hit center ball. I don't want to give away my break. I was about to draw my break, but yeah. Anyways, it's not going. Nothing's going well with my break.
This is something that we cannot learn by watching Shane Van Boning
No, he doesn't do this break.
or Corey Duell or
No, Corey does
no.
this
This is the
2-9
Zach
combo.
Zager
Yeah, this is the Zach Zager
confidential.
break.
I'll just watch.
Actually, I stole it. from
You're
Jimmy
on the
Buckets.
stream enough, I'm sure I could just pull up at
You
some.
could, yeah.
Type
But
in.
You have to do the work for it.
Type into Google Zach Zager EvoSports and
Yeah.
see what comes up. There's probably like 50 matches on there.
Yeah, there could be. No, I actually stole it from Jimmy Buckets if he's watching, and I think Jimmy stole it from somebody else. So
You've been on so many EvoSports streams. You could probably just Google your name, and would probably dominate the first couple pages of
I
Google.
used to go like when I was a kid, I would Google my name.
Yeah,
And the
see
only
what comes
thing
up.
that would come up was this pro motorcycle rider. He's
Yeah.
like a MX rider, and he lived in like Indiana or something. But so I was never on there. But now
you are.
Yeah.
And just know all of your future employers when they say, "Let's check out this Zach Zager
Yeah,
guy. What's he
yeah,
all
right.
about?" Oh, nice try from Sean to 2-rail kick that 2 ball, and ball in hand. So Brad has effectively turned the tables after that dry break. Well, it was fortunate of a dry break because he didn't have any look at the 1 ball at all. So Sean hasn't really had a good look here. Looking for the 3 on the side next.
Tracy Googled my name and EvoSports, and there's just matches galore.
Yeah,
Randy Boo, there's one.
Randy
versus
Baker.
Zach.
that's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Only took 19
Kyle
minutes.
Seldman. Don't watch the Zach Zager, Chris Plummer versus Zach Hill and Anthony Collins. Don't watch that one, guys. You can just leave that one.
So Kyle Seltzman, I played him on the PNW Pool Thing stream.
Yeah, you and I are dominant beasts, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Dominant Beast Brothers over
High
here.
five. We did.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I got the bigger calves though, man. I started the whole calf trend.
Well, I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but who was the one who commentated about that in the beginning?
That's true. Yeah,
That
you
was me. And now
started.
all the calves trends.
Yeah, you started Calfgate.
I pointed it out. I'll just say that you provided the calves. but
Right.
I pointed it
You
out.
put the gasoline on the calf fire for sure.
Just need everybody to know where that started.
But your picture was more impressive than mine because you were holding that trophy
it's
out with
heavy.
one hand. That thing
Yeah.
weighs like 20 pounds.
I know.
man.
I was kind of worried too when I was doing it because I didn't want it to break, But I was like, "Can you get a picture of me with it sideways?" I was scared. I was scared it was just gonna snap. Super heavy.
Okay, so let's commentate this match, though. I'm not sure if he's got a clean look at the 5 ball. Let me draw the line and see. He might have to go rail first into this. He's looking like he does have it, so maybe he's just got enough of it. Yeah, he did. Just had enough.
Well, see where you put your marker too. You were off to the side of the cue ball.
Was I? I wasn't
Yeah.
dead center in the cue ball.
But
Uh-huh.
look at this shape. Just roll forward here and give yourself some sort of an angle on the 8.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot from Brad. And that ball goes, no, it rattles. So we got a little. Yeah, so after that great shot on the 5, he just rattles the 7.
I don't mind coming off this rail just a touch and using one rail to get shape on the 9 in the side. I do not oppose that. Rather than crossing the path, right? Because if you come here and you cross the path to take it in the bottom left corner, I don't like that.
Yeah.
It
Well,
can get weird quick.
This is a good opportunity for Sean. He needs this because he was looking at potentially going down 4-2, and now it's tied up 3-3. So showing some fight. You got a good break there, a good lucky opportunity. And closes it out. So yeah, I was going to say. So Kyle Seldman, that was the only time I'd ever matched up with him was on that stream, and then the brackets come out for platinum singles. And guess who I draw
Kyle Seltman.
the first round?
Wow.
I draw Kyle, and I sent him a message. Say, what are the odds? He's like, rematch. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, somehow I got into gold. So this is probably my only opportunity. I've never played singles at the coast before. Ever,
Yeah,
so
you came in right at the top,
the
like
top of
what,
gold,
2
yeah, so-
points under the cap for gold or something. And
this should probably be my last gold.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess my only gold singles.
yeah, so take advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm
you don't,
excited for the
yeah,
experience.
because next year you're going to be in platinum.
Yep.
Pretty sure. Platinum's a tough division, so you got to play anybody 624 down to 570.
And Joel Peck won the platinum last year for 9-ball, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. And then I think. Now, did he win it last year for?
Tracy, sorry. I had Tracy with Zach and Sean and Chad Jackson. This was a Scotch doubles match, and I was in a
Right.
unicorn onesie.
Oh, yeah. I remember the unicorn onesie.
I didn't bring it.
Oh, man. I don't know if it would have fit the dress code for WBCA. So
No, I
you
made
might,
a couple. I asked. He said no.
oh. Even if it has,
Hung that ball up.
even if it's a button up,
It has buttons.
and it has a collar. So,
it's got a hood.
because I never saw anything in the rules that say no unicorn horns on the head or anything.
doesn't
like
say
that. It
no
doesn't.
unicorn
Yeah,
horns.
there's
It
no
does not
there's
say
no
that.
ban against unicorn horns, right? So, maybe you could just wear the top. Maybe just cut off the hood.
It's like a hat.
Yeah, it's just wear the hat. Okay, 1 to the 2. What are you doing here?
Like, dude, man, if you're really feeling it, I mean, you could come 2 rails in this line. But that's
Why not just baby it and just take your medicine and play? Just bring it up 4 inches, and you have the window on the 2.
Ooh, strike 1. You should get that on your.
Yeah,
report.
so
You should
he
get
was
an umpire going.
yeah he was going for that just to catch that window, but he just had to hit it so gentle. So now Sean's got the challenge of getting to 1-2, and I really do think that the right play here. Excuse me, I do think that the right play is just leaving the cue ball, somewhere in there for the 2. I don't think it's worth it to try to go kamikaze and crash into it, because the 3 ball is going to be playable as long as you can cut that 2 ball in. It's a pretty high percentage shot, I think. He went up too far, so he had the idea of getting to that
ball.
Yeah, but he didn't want that much angle, because now it just makes that shot harder. He's shooting over the 8 ball, and he's also got a steeper angle. It's just so many more things harder to control. He got fortunate there.
Yeah, Slurm in the chat says middle of the table.
Yeah, I like being a longer distance with a less steep angle on that too. Nice. Good shot from Brad. Keeping him off balance anyway.
Yeah, here, I wonder if you can just kind of bank this 2 out and run the cue ball into this 6 and hide behind the 9.
Tough to execute that. Oh, I like the 8 ball as a stopper. That could have worked out good if he hits that a little softer. I think that's what he wanted, and get behind the 7.
I think you can get yourself in position to take that 3 in the top left pocket.
I do too.
It's a nice smooth stroke.
Just make the ball. Yep, he does.
Look at that, and gets a little love too from the 7. Well, kind of on the weird angle here.
Yeah, the angle's taking him into the 5, so maybe you cheat the pocket and slow roll forward with top. No problem. Nice
He
angle to
actually
get down to the
cheated
6.
the wrong side of the pocket.
Yeah, I
there,
was.
yeah.
I was thinking that would have gone a lot closer to the 5, hitting it at that angle.
A little high left here.
It's going
Watch
to come
out,
into the
9 ball,
9.
yep.
This is going to be trouble. Kick time. And he had a kick very similar to this earlier. Went 2 rails and just hit it extra thin. And it didn't work out so well for him on that one. So see if he makes the adjustment. It was a very similar shot to this. Going to go 2 rails into the 6. Yeah. And he's going to get away with it. No.
No, he's not.
No.
Here, there's a couple things you can do. You can come, I mean, if you're really feeling a stroke, you can come 3 rails and come out from this rail to get shape on the 7, or you can just roll this ball in and take the 7 on the side. You got to think about the 8. You got to give yourself something to get on the 8.
I don't mind moving the cue ball here because the shot is very easy. He used low. Not a bad idea.
I think here you can cut this on the side and come 2 rails underneath the 8. I think that's a
a
pretty
very
good shot. Unless you're Joe Peck, right? You just bank both these balls and straight in on the
Yeah,
9.
the bank doesn't get you the shape on the 8 as good as the
You'll have to
you
bank
see-
both.
yeah, like he was coming straight back towards the 8 ball with that bank shot. I like the cut to the side because it just naturally took the cue ball over there to where you're going to have a position on the 8 ball in one of those 3 or 4 pockets that it was.
Yeah, I like coming underneath that 8 ball for sure.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you have a shot like that where it's kind of 50-50, it's a pretty straightforward bank or, a cut to the side. You just look at which one is going to be the better position on the next ball. And that's kind of how I make that choice over bank versus cut when it's close like that. Just which one's easier to get shape with.
So I like a T-safe here.
Oh, yeah? Hit the half
seven,
ball hit.
Yep, 7-7 this way, and the cue ball.
Again, these are
this way.
Yeah, these are shots that are much easier to do on a 9-foot table.
Yeah, it's tough on a 7 because you can sell out quick. You
Oh,
roll
yeah.
just a little bit. I mean,
Oh yeah,
you
it
gotta
doesn't.
hit it perfect.
It doesn't take much to sell out on a 7-foot table on these safeties. 9-foot table, you have tons of room to leave them, tougher bank shot. This is where I struggle playing the safety game on a small table.
Yeah.
When everything's like this, the last few balls or whatever, it's not easy to do on a bar box. But I hardly ever play on bar boxes. Like 90% of my games are all on a 9-foot diamond. So I come here and I'm like, God, this is so small. Like I don't have any room to do anything. So he went for it. He went right into it, double kissed it, and he's going to get
Sell out.
Oh, almost fortunate. I guess he's lucky he didn't scratch.
And the 7's more on like this lower left side of that pocket, so he's got plenty of room to cheat the pocket up high.
Yeah.
And come around the table. 2 rails. I mean, coming under it is not.
I like going inside the 8 ball. He came outside it. Works. I like the inside English stroke on that because it slows down the cue ball a lot. It just kind of comes in and takes that second rail, and you usually get a little nicer, a little closer shot on your next ball. But this is no problem for Brad. It looks like he's going to be going on the hill with this 9 ball. Down it goes.
There's a Brad RAUTIO on the hill.
Yes, he is.
Hill would be nice, huh?
Yeah, let's see
A lot
it.
of drama. I like it.
Drama. Oh, did you say drama?
Drama. Drama.
All right, that's my drama button.
Well, what else you got on there? You got a flush button? Or when the cue ball goes in the pocket?
No, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to put you in charge of
And
Evo
you got
sound
a race,
effects.
You got a race car one?
I
For
don't.
when you hit it too hard?
No. You know what I wanted to get? I wanted to get the Homer Simpson dope. Yeah, because how many times we miss a shot that we're thinking, dope.
Yep.
Can't you just hear the Homer? It's probably copyright protected, though.
What do you got a button for when it goes hill hill? Maybe the Jaws theme?
Just the drama. That's about it. I'm working on it.
Yeah, we were commentating that match, and you were showing me all that, so I downloaded on my phone. I have like this app now. It has all these buttons.
Right.
It
Yeah,
kinda
you get one
works.
of these. You get one of these soundboards. You hook it up to your laptop, and you get the good quality, audio, and then you get the bonus of being able to,
Yeah.
put
It's
in some
colorful
fun
too.
stuff.
It's really
yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, it's a couple $100 investment. But it's fun.
All right, where are these balls going to end up?
Cue
Gonna have
ball.
a shot on the one? No, he's not.
Cue ball.
See, you need the flush button.
All right. So let's look at where do you see the problem here? I'm going right now by looking at the 6.
I think if you can get yourself good on the 5, somewhere on like this side of it,
Yeah.
you can just sneak in there. You got to watch out getting hooked on that 9.
Yeah.
The 8 ball is going to be there, though, so you can't come underneath the 6 ball.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple.
Yeah, I
Five
think
pretty-
4
five
to
pretty-
the 5 is the biggest shot because you need good shape on the 5 to get on the 6. I think the 5 to the 6 is the shot, but you
Yeah.
also need to get position for that 5.
Yeah. Whenever something
you
is
can play safe too. You can
right,
come underneath
you
the
could
6
try-
and you can roll it up table and hide behind the 9 ball.
Well, I think if you're going to go the safety route, and that's going to be your plan, I think you do it with the ball in hand on the 1, because you have ball in hand. You can get them, and you can get them on 2 right away. But
No, there's
I
not
don't
too
think
much
s-
3 foul work here. I mean, if you can
No,
put this
there's really
one
not.
ball, if you do that and put the one ball near this,
Yeah,
cluster
you
of
put it into the
balls.
pile, then you get a chance for the 3 foul later.
but yeah, if you just need to get yourself on the 5 so you can come underneath the 6. And I think
Oh,
you
this
can
is going to be tough. And he's a little funky here. He's going to have to steep cut this either to the side or the corner. I'm not sure which. He's going to have to figure it out. And either way, the cue ball is going to be moving. Looks like he's going to the corner. Overcuts it.
So Brad is going to show us here how it's done.
Yeah, he's going to show us how he's going to get on this 6 ball.
Yeah, if you can sit this cue ball on the rail, give yourself a little bit of an angle coming out, and you can just naturally roll up into position for the 5.
Yeah, I like that. It's easy. He
Yeah.
stuns it.
Not straight. He has an angle. But yeah, you can use a little bit of left English here and
Yeah, no, this is perfect.
come right into this line right here.
I like this.
Unless he stuns out. But I think he's going top English.
Yeah, I know. I like what he went. I think he
Whoa.
accidentally put inside on it. He did not want to end up there. He does have the angle to potentially come into the 6, maybe, but I think he might have to actually elevate on this cue ball that's sitting on the rail, which is never fun. Let's see what he's got. Maybe he doesn't need to elevate, just comes right into the 6. It does. But missing
Breaks the 6 out
Yeah.
and puts the 5 hanging.
That was going to be a shot that you have to make, because if you're hitting the 6 and you don't make the 5, but man, I think you did call Hill, and Sean has this is
Oh no, he rolled a little deep.
yeah, it's not over
Making
yet, is it?
weird. If it's me, I may bake this ball. Just sit the cue ball
Yeah,
right
this
there.
is one that we were talking about where the position.
I like that though. I
Yeah.
do like that.
Yeah.
Little deep.
So he's going to have to do a back and forth to get back to the 9. And he-
One pump
boy,
and shoot.
yeah,
right
he did
there.
not take much
Yeah.
time. He says, I'm not messing around. I've been playing this game a long time. I know what I'm doing. And we got hill action, ladies and gentlemen. All right, who's going to be the victor of this one? Any predictions here? It's going to be Brad's break, it looks like.
Yeah, this comes down to the break and where the cue ball ends up. I can't predict here. It's anybody's game. It's 9-ball. And It comes down to the break.
One rack of 9-ball in this single elimination tournament. Fun day.
Tracy says that was sexy. Keep it down tonight, Trace. Yeah, so let's see what this break does. I wonder, so maybe Sean is breaking.
So is it?
I wonder if they're doing rack your
yeah,
own.
it must be rack your own. When he was racking it, I guess I haven't really been paying attention.
Yeah, me neither.
But in the other events here for 9-ball,
it's rack your own.
rack for your opponent. So maybe on Fun Day, it's you
No, I've been racking for my opponent.
maybe they had an
yeah.
agreement then to just rack their own. I've done that before, and my opponent is fine with it. It's fine. Okay, I'm looking for the 8-ball here with the cue. I'm trying to bring the cue ball into the 8, sending the 1, 2 rails
behind the 9.
Yep, this is it. And because you also have the 6 and 7 to block too. He's also tied up the 3, so that's going to make the run out.
Watch this kick 1-9.
Okay. He one pumped that one too.
That's why I said that.
He's just going to go for it. And there's not much to lose, right? Because the 3 is tied up, so you're really not risking, an easy out, sellout.
Look at this. So the 3-8, you can bank you may.
Yeah, it doesn't go. I mean, that combo's not on 3-8. You're thinking the bank is on.
I don't know.
We can only guess as if that bank is on. You'd have to be at the table to really know and look at it from that position. 'Cause if it does, it's probably kind of tight. We'll probably find out here based on how he plays this. He might be looking for a safety also, because he could just punch the 3-ball out, off this rail and punch the 3-ball back into this area, bringing the cue ball down this path, right? That shot is there. So he hit firm on it, and it double kissed it.
Gonna leave Sean on the rail. Got a nice bounce in some room.
But hey, I'm happy with this in a hill match, and if I get an opportunity like this, I'm happy.
Yeah. I think you gotta stun this ball over. He actually controlled this.
Boom, just like that.
All right, connecting the dots here.
Yeah. 5 to the 6. 6 plays in the side. I think he killed us with some inside English just to slow it down a little bit. Nice. And now we are really connect the dots here on this hill match. Sean Self looking to advance.
A little low on the 7-ball. I think he'll be okay, but he may elect to come above.
Oh,
this.
He's good. He's good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like it had an angle.
And he's looking good now. Perfect shape on the 9-ball. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Self
to Sean.
takes it down.
I will be playing Sean on table 1.
All right.
Very, very shortly.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Commentating.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yeah, everybody, we're here all week.
We'll be here.
Commentating matches. So
we'll be here all week. If you're going to be in Lincoln City, stop by the EvoSports booth. Say hello.
If you're not, check out EvoSports on YouTube. There are playlists, and there is a playlist for this event.
Yes, the Western BCA 9-ball, 2024 9-ball is a playlist on the EvoSports YouTube channel, EvoSports Streaming on YouTube. Go to the channel, click on playlists, click on Western BCA 2024 9-ball, you'll find all the action. All the live matches will be listed right on top. And you can rewatch anything that's already been played this week. But that's it for us tonight for this match.
I will go end the stream on the tablet.
Yeah, they didn't press end stream. So, all right, guys, have a good rest of your afternoon.
Table 36, Vince Cody, Sherry Sandberg. Roll going 4 on table 36.